What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another unboxing video brought to you by Bearded Kaiju's Unboxing Reviews. If you guys like the channel, hit that subscribe button, give the video a like, share with anybody you think like the content of this channel. Also hit that bell notification so you're notified right away when my videos drop. We have another unboxing today. I think it's going to be a really, really cool one. I hope you all like it. And of course, keep subscribing. 500 subscribers. I'm doing my new giveaway and everything. So be on the lookout for that. So I think it's going to hit sooner rather than later. I'm really excited. Thank you for all the support and the continued kind words and everything, encouragement, all that kind of stuff. I really do appreciate it. And I just hope, you guys like what I'm putting out for you, just to, put a little knowledge out there and everything, of what different figures there are and everything like that, my personal opinion on them. And, just getting kind of a first look at what there is. And, maybe if you're on the fence about getting something and everything, you can see this figure in hand, 360, kind of view of it, personal opinion, I guess, of it. Maybe it'll help sway, one way or another, I just love doing it. And, I do it for you guys and everything. So, yeah, just thank you and everything. It's a real doozy. It's another acquisition I got from a good friend and collector that's in the groups and stuff like that. Got this from Jason Lee Rosa. If you guys remember before, I got the FSL gigantic series Ultraman 66 with the VTOL ship. He was nice enough to sell me that, and he coincidentally sold me this figure and everything. So I'm really excited to finally show it off. It's been a minute since I've had it and everything, but you know how it goes. Things come up and whatever, and everything just kind of falls where it needs to be, kind of thing. So some things sit and some things get pushed ahead of the line. So, I'm super excited to have it. I was on the lookout for this particular figure. So, without further ado, let's get right into it. All right, and here it is, guys. We are talking today about the Acro Kaiju Remix Series Ultraman Belial. This thing is really, really cool. Like I said, I think with my last video or the video before that, I had just gotten my first Acro Ultra Kaiju figure from G-Fest, and actually this is number 2 now. Didn't think I was actually going to get into this line at all, but it is great stuff. The quality is top notch. Like I said in the last video with the Gamora, that it is X Plus quality stuff, maybe even higher, honestly. It's because it's just a cool design, cool line and everything like that. It's great stuff. It really is. So, here's the box for the Ultraman Belial. Not too much going on. We have the U vinyl on the side with a black box, all around. We have a picture of the figure itself, and of course, U vinyl on the side also, and then a frontal picture in color of the actual figure in all its glory and stuff like that. So it's really, really great. Like I said, on the side, it's got the Kaiju Remix Series Ultraman Belial. Same thing on that side. Then on the bottom, if you can see here, Sculptor in Japanese, which is Genzo Ihara. And he actually works or is from Zoll Models, actually. And they've done Evangelion stuff. They've done the Godzilla 89. They did the Gamera 99. They did the Godzilla 1984, Super X, all this kind of stuff that are model kits. So he's a big part of that company for designing and painting colors, kind of all that stuff. He is the one who did the whole spiel for this Belial, and it's really, really great. It just showcases his expertise in sculpting and colors and all that stuff. So really, really cool. Great to see. And I cannot wait to get into this box and actually look at it. So yeah, just really, really cool. Box is cool. I love the box design. It's really, really neat. It's very eye-catching, everything. So like I always state, we got to show love to the box and everything, because these things are the things that protect these figures and stuff like that. So but it's still nice for them to look nice and everything, and it's kind of eye-catching and very appealing. So, but yeah, enough rambling with the box. Let's get to the figure. All right, here he is, guys. This thing is just really cool. Really, really cool. Super unique. Very different. Something that you really don't see usually Belial in kind of that design and everything. I love the crouching pose, and everything where he just looks evil, and and it's just like him kind of staring at his hand, and everything. Like he just knows that he's pissed off. He's just gonna crush anything and anybody who gets in his way and stuff like that. Like it's just great. I just love this sculpt. Overall design is just amazing. As you can see, it comes with a base. He can come off the base. So here's your base. It's a nice heavy duty base with a peg in it that you stick his foot in it so he can stand up and everything. And as you can see, he can stand up by himself. He doesn't need the base, but I would recommend it just because this is a vinyl figure. So it's not resin or anything like that. So there is a possibility of it warping, especially if it is hot or humid in your house, in your city, state, whatever. It does have that opportunity, especially with this. He is leaning forward with his hand. So he is heavy towards the front. So he has that possibility of falling forward and falling down. So I would just highly recommend keeping him on the base. The base is nice and clean, just a flat black color with the peg and everything. It still looks really cool and everything. So I just highly suggest that. Peg goes in his right foot. There isn't one in the other one, so it's only for the one foot. And you just put him down, and there you go. You don't have to worry about him falling in any way. So and there you go. See, it still looks great. I love it. But let's get a closer look for this guy. It's kind of hard to see because like the colors are very dark, and obviously, he came from darkness and everything. He is, basically almost the ruler of darkness, but not quite. Like that's kind of what he's going for, to be the most powerful being in the universe and everything. He always looks and searches out for power and everything. So it just kind of goes with his overall style and everything. So I just really, really dig it. But I love like the metallic reds that go along his body and everything was on his suit, everything. Because if you remember, if you haven't seen the channel, Belial was a Ultraman. He was a good Ultraman at one point. And then he wanted to steal the plasma spark from the land of light. And that's where all the ultras are from and everything like that. So they caught him. It just kind of was able to touch it, but he wasn't able to sustain the power and everything. And then the Ultra Fathers caught him, imprisoned him, and then just kind of over time, he just kind of warped him and everything like that into the evil being that you see right here, which I absolutely love. Like it's really, really cool. Like, you have all these Ultramen and everything like that. You have to have evil Ultramen too. And it just fits well. It's so cool, the yin and the yang. It's an absolute must just because the Ultramans are so strong and so cool that they just have to have that opposite of them. And this is him. And basically, the arch nemesis for Belial is Ultraman Zero. If you've seen those movies and stuff like that, that's where Ultraman Zero first came in. Was the movie where Belial was debuted and everything like that. And ever since then, they have been fighting each other all over the galaxy and everything, galaxies. And they always run into each other, and Zero's always chasing Belial and trying to make sure his plans don't come to fruition and everything. So really, really cool. Just love him. He's one of my favorites villains from the Ultra series for sure. I love his look overall. Just really, really cool. Here's a close up of like his helmet and face. Like I said, he's just he's just grasping and just wanting more power all the time. Like he can't get enough. And it kind of goes with this look, honestly, where they really accentuated his like muscles and veins and just everything around his body and everything. And it just looks like he's overflowing with evil power. It really does. And then they also exaggerated the fin that runs along his helmet down to like his butt and everything. And you see this and the suit and everything. Like if you've seen his actual suit, the series, the movie, you kind of see that fin on the back. It's kind of with all Ultraman kind of thing. Some are more prominent than others. But his is, you know, known and everything, where it just kind of goes up his back, up to his helmet or his head. And this one, they really exaggerated a lot to kind of make it more beast looking, to kind of fit in with the sculptor's kind of look that he was going for, where um, it's just a menacing being that is uncontrollable and can't be stopped in essence. And it's just cool that he kind of went with that look. It looks really neat. It just adds a lot to the overall look of the character and just gives him this mean, just holy crap, like he he is gonna mess up some people or some planets, and he's gonna be hard to stop. I just love the sculpt. Definitely went outside the box with this one. Kept it human, but also beast-ish kind of thing. Just because of, like I said, the exaggerated muscles and veins kind of coming out, and the fin kind of going down his back. Just really cool. I just absolutely love this. There is hints of green in between the black. If you can kind of see that, kind of by his legs and everything, that's all over his body. So it's really nice to kind of see those hints of green kind of break up the black and everything like that. And of course, along with the red, you know, just like his suit and everything, it's just really cool. I just love it. And like I said, the bent look to him um, just kind of adds to that character, where he's just, it's almost like he's mad that he's not strong enough already, and he just wants more. He always wants more, and he always wants to annihilate and destroy the ultras, and that's kind of his goal and stuff like that. And like seeing this, where he's just kind of, you know, you always get that like look of like an evil person or something like that, where they like look at their hand all the time and just wish they had more power, and everything like that. You know, it's kind of like that. Um, or it's just like, you know, him gesturing to somebody where he's going to crush them, you know, from his hand and everything. So it's really cool, really neat. I just love this sculpt overall. And really kind of a fun fact that I have learned recently is that his name means kind of a lot. I never really put two and two together. I haven't really heard a lot about it or referenced, but I just kind of went down a rabbit hole and found out some things about his name that I never even realized um, that were related in any way. So his name Belial is actually used in the Old Testament, actually, and it's frequently used several times. So in some, it's referenced as the personification of all that is evil or wicked. Another way you could think of it as is like worthless or lawless person kind of thing, where they depict a person like, or a bad person to be that, and they'll call him a Belial. Also, too, in the Bible and the Old Testament, that they actually have referred to Belial as Satan himself. Now, let me repeat that: Satan himself. Like, that would explain everything about this figure, or not this figure, this character. It explains and makes so much sense for how evil and bad he is, because his name represents that kind of person, where they just don't care. They are just only out for themselves. They don't care what they do in the process. They don't care about who they hurt in the process. They are just pure evil. And even in the series where his son, Ultraman Geed, tried to make him good, he still refused to give in, because he is just pure evil. And even him trying to recruit his son and everything like that, like even he would beat up his son and torture him and do all these things because he is just pure evil. And it just makes so much sense after learning about this and everything. It was just kind of mind opening, and it really makes a lot of sense. It really does. I totally dig it and everything. It just fits the character. And I just love it. It really does. Like it just puts more to him and everything, and explains things a little bit more. And I'm here for it. I really am. I am. So really, really cool to learn. But yeah, so there's not much more to go over. I think I've gone over Belial a couple times on the channel. So a lot of the stuff is probably gonna be pretty redundant and stuff that I've already talked about this particular character and everything like that. So not too much to go into, but I think I'll do a couple size comparisons just to kind of how he stacks up with other figures and stuff. So, all right, guys. So here's my first size comparison. A little bit different, just because this is the 30X Ultraman Belial. So he's more standing upright and everything, kind of what he's normal and used to, where this one is more animalistic and hunched over and everything, which I still love. But like I said, really one thing I do want to talk about and show is his fin that's kind of on the back, kind of going down here. Now, even this is kind of exaggerated a little bit for this figure. It's not as prominent, but this is what I'm kind of talking about. This fin kind of goes up his back and into his neck. Like I said, kind of if you watch the movie series, all that kind of stuff, you'll see it. And it's there, but with the Acro one, like I said, they just went more beast-like with it, and I really do dig that. Very different. At first, I didn't understand it and everything when I first saw it, but then now it's like seeing it and kind of reading about it and kind of looking it up and everything, and what the actual sculptor talked about and everything. Like it makes a lot of sense, and I really do dig it now. So because it goes right all the way from his butt all the way onto his helmet, right up to the tip of his helmet, kind of like this one, where it's actually his helmet is just part of his head, and everything. But this is actually part of his actual body. So really, really cool, very different, but I do dig it a lot. But I just kind of wanted to show you guys two different Belial figures that are kind of out there that if you guys are interested in, they are there. I did do a review on this one, the 3-0. Go check that out on my channel. I did the Ultraman Zero with him, so it was kind of a twofer kind of thing. So yeah, I just kind of wanted to show that. But yeah, we'll do one more and then we'll get out of here. All right, guys. So I just grabbed a random X plus 30 centimeter. Coincidentally, it's just Varan and everything, but you can see the height difference and what they scale to, because the Acro Ultra Kaiju are supposed to be 30 centimeter scales. For the most part, I think, they're a little bit different just because their stances, their poses, their sculpts they're not the traditional, like up and down kind of thing. They're very stylized and everything. So it's not your typical kind of pose. So their heights range, but I think they're supposed to be in the 30 centimeter like scale line. And, rightfully so. This is actually pretty close to each other. If I turn them here, you can kind of see where his helmet meets Varan and everything like that. It's pretty close, except for Varan's, spikes are just a little bit taller. But overall, if he was standing straight up, he would be a 30 centimeter true figure and everything like that. So it's about what the range they go in and everything. So just kind of want to give you an idea of kind of how big he is and everything. So yeah, he's definitely not a small figure. He is a big figure and everything. So yeah, it's good size. It'll fit with your other collection and everything like that, if you're going for the 30 centimeters and above and everything. So it's just the pose is different, that he looks smaller than he really is. So but this pose is one of the best parts, because he just makes it so unique of a figure. It just gives it so much character. So I really do love it. So, but yeah, that's my second size comparison. All right, guys, I think that's it. Enough rambling for me. Thank you for watching. I do appreciate it. So yeah, that's the Acro Kaiju Remix Series Ultraman Belial. Like I said, the 30 centimeter sculpted by Genzo Ihara from Zo Models. So really, really cool. Definitely highly suggest picking this line up, especially if you're an Ultraman fan. Just great stuff. Just a new look and imaginative of the particular kaiju that they're doing and stuff like that. Plus, like, this stuff is just top quality stuff. Like, if you're an X Plus fan and you're an Ultraman fan, get this stuff. Like, it's really great. Plus, this stuff, once it's gone, it's gone. They don't reissue this stuff. It's just kind of one and done. This particular figure just came out actually this year in May. So this is their most recent figure. I did see pre-orders like on Big Bad Toy Store and maybe eBay, maybe. But I got this one, like I said, from Jason Lee Rosa. Thank you, buddy. I really do appreciate that. He was just selling it in the groups and everything. And that's another way to find stuff, is just join Godzilla groups, Ultraman groups, Gamera groups, and a lot of people sell stuff there too. So, and you make great friends, you meet great people and stuff like that. So that's always a plus too. So thank you, Jason. You are the man. Really do appreciate this. This is awesome. So yeah, that's kind of the backstory to this guy and everything. But yeah, we're going to get out of here. But yeah, thank you for watching. Obviously, 500 subscribers, the next giveaway. Let's do it. We are almost there. I can just feel it. So, and yeah, then we're on to bigger and better things. So, but yeah, that's it for me. Thanks for watching. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell notification so you are notified right away when videos like this drop. So, yeah, thank you for watching. And until next time, later.